parents, surprisingly, an overwhelming percentage of parents said the same type of thing, a little higher. 78% of parents surveyed said that money should be handled wisely and biblically, and 28% of them said that debt is okay for things like college, home owning, business ventures. They're not so sure about the other stuff. So this is an area where a large percentage of the kids and the parents kind of agree. It's exciting, something that you can build on there. Parents as a team would like to show wise ways to handle money, and our teens are wanting to learn that, and so that's kind of why we're discussing this today.
Great. So question number 2.
I got that. Sorry.
Yeah.
The second question on our survey, it's actually two-part. The first question, the teens answered, and the second question that they're going to talk about, the parents answered. The first question that teens are going to respond to is, how aware are you of your family's financial situation? From the teens' perspective, that's what they answered. And the parents' question was, how do you assess your communication about your finances? How do you feel that it's going as you communicate your finances to your family? So the first question the teens are going to answer is, how are you, or how aware are you of your family's financial situation?
40% teens said their families talk about money openly, whether good or bad. 32% said that their parents share some financial information to teach them money skills.
Okay.
It's interesting how there is a correlation again between the teen and parent answers. 61% of parents said, I do my best to teach my teens wise financial skills, even though there is always room for improvement. And 26% of parents said, I teach my teens wise financial skills, and I consistently model it for them.
Thank you for teaching us what you are learning.
Now, these were the top answers of those who were surveyed. Some of you may say, I'm struggling financially and I don't know how to teach them. We hope the parent workshop tonight will give you some practical tools to answer some of your questions and concerns.
Okay, our third question that we had is, what do you think every single teen should know before they leave their home, whether it's to college or a job? And these were the answers that teens gave and that parents gave.
44% of teens said that they should know how to save money and budget money, and 12 of them said how to stay out of debt.
All right. Okay, that was interesting. Parents were allowed to pick a few more from the survey to hear their top picks. The number one thing that parents wanted their kids to know was how to have a biblical view on their finances. The number two thing that parents said was to learn to be content with what they have, which is really hard in a materialistic world that they live in. And number three was how to stay out of debt. And that's a big one.
Lost my cards. I think it's interesting because you guys are saying that you want to teach us a biblical view of finances. And the Bible does teach us to save money and handle it wisely and stay out of debt. So really, again, it just shows that we want to connect and we have the same answers.
So when you take a survey, there's also some funny things that you get back from it, because we had a little box in there, the kids were able to write some things in. So we want to share some of the things there that we thought were a little funny on the survey as well.
Thank you for teaching me how to spend money. I'm really good at it.
I want my allowance to go up every single Friday.
Can I have $1 million?
All right, those three things some teenagers put, plus there were a lot of other things. So we do want to thank those who took the survey. You're going to hear more of that in a little while. But before we do that, before we hear some more things, you guys can have a seat for now. You're going to hear more from them. This next thing is actually for everybody. So I need the lights on, Sean. So I wrote this melodrama, and usually in a melodrama, there's some actors that come up on a stage and they act out what they hear being read. But tonight, you are all the actors, okay? So everybody in the audience is the actor to the melodrama. So that means that you will. So Deborah, I want you to be up here. Jen, you be on this side. I need one parent that's brave and doesn't mind acting a little bit. A parent that's a drama queen, you know.
Parent that is willing to
who's willing? A parent willing to come on up here.
I think someone was offering someone back there.
A parent that's is willing? Who wants? She's like, sit down. Who wants to come on up here? Come on. Oh, Mark Izzard, thanks. Come on up here. Thanks, Mark. And then I need one teenager high school kid. Brandon, come on up here. Mark, come on up here.
Okay, now participation does matter because we actually have prizes we're giving away.
Yeah.
So for you teenagers, there's the lovely bling bling necklace. And for you parents, we have a devotional that you can do with your teen. It's a DVD set called Generation Change. It's a parent-teen devotional that you can do as a family. So,
All right,
good
so
prize.
they're going to be watching, but here's the deal. Everybody's going to be participating, but they're going to, if you're stuck on what to do, you'll be watching these people up here. Mark and Brenda, they've never heard this before. So everybody stand up.
Stand up.
Remember, you are the character. You will do what you hear, okay? You will do what you hear. Ready? And say, repeat after me. It was a sunny day, and I began to think really hard about how I could spend my day. I scratched my head, put my fist under my chin, and thought about all the wonderful things I could do. I reached into my pocket and pulled out my money. I counted it. And then I shouted out how much I had. I said, what should I do with my money? I even looked at the person next to me and said, what should I do with my money? Then I clapped 3 times. And I put my knees together 4 times. And then I said, I have a yippee skippy root tootin' idea. I walked to the store whistling a happy tune. I arrived at the store, pulled on the door to open it. Then I realized the door was already open, so I looked silly trying to open a door that was already open. And so I giggled to myself. I remember that it was my friend's birthday. My friend was right next to me. I remembered that I should get them a present. I ran to the electronics department. I finally arrived and saw that they had video games to try before you buy. So I started playing a video game. Then I looked at the price and saw that it was $60. I was so frustrated, I said, this is crazy, I don't have that much money. Besides, my friend's not worth $60. So I left the electronics department and tippy-toed over to the sporting goods section. I found myself looking at a pogo stick. Then I tried it out.